Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it is time for me to do my 6-month estrogen update, which is kind of crazy. I can't believe it's already been 6 months, because before you start you just think in your brain like I will never get to that point, but like here we are, 6 months on estrogen. I skipped my 5 months update. I think I did this twice where I skipped a month just because I felt like changes weren't really happening. So instead of just like making a long video talking about nothing, I wanted to wait and then talk about everything. In my 4-month update, I mentioned to you guys that my hot flashes were really bothering me. I was really struggling with them for a while, and I felt like no matter what I did, it would just really affect me on a daily basis. So you guys told me that you also experienced this before you went up in doses, like in testosterone blockers. So I tried doing that. I went up from, what is it I'm on now? So usually I was on 25 milligrams of AndroCure, but I went up to 50 milligrams as you guys told me to try. It actually worked. I did it for about 7 days and then the hot flashes came back. And I, after 3 days more, just decided to go back down to 25 milligrams because obviously that didn't really affect me that much anyway. I do feel like the hot flashes have gone away now. I don't really struggle with them that much unless I've been drinking. If I'm hungover, I always get them like really bad. But I also kind of think that that's a normal thing. I feel like everyone gets kind of like hot and like sweaty when they are hungover. So I don't know, I'm just glad that they're gone and I hope they're gonna stay away. I think the physical changes for most people are the most exciting ones and also the most like mind-blowing ones. So I think for me the biggest physical change has been boobs. I don't know if you guys can see, but a lot of stuff has happened. They have definitely grown a lot more, so there's basically more of a shape now. It's not a cute shape, but it's a shape. They're like, they look kind of like, you know, 12-year-old girls when they're starting to grow their boobs. That's how I am now. They're starting to jiggle a little bit more, which is nice because like obviously stuff is happening. So I actually went to hormone, which is I think it's a German brand. They do like lingerie and bras and stuff like that, and I was like, I need help. I am on hormones and my boobs, they need a little bit of love to like just look cuter. So they helped me, they found a bra. So I got, it's like a lot of padding, but if I really push everything up, I also have some like silicone pads that I can put in if I really want them to like be insane. But I don't have those in now because I've got them at my best friend's place, which is strange. But yeah, boobs, definitely a lot more has happened here. It was funny because I don't usually notice like changes myself, because obviously I see myself every single day and I see my body and stuff like that. But I flew over to my boyfriend in Liverpool like a week ago, and when he touched him he was like, I can definitely tell a difference. So I think that's great that people can, you know, see the small changes, because it's just nice to be reminded that stuff is still happening. I'm just going to insert a little body photo because I did that in my 2 months update, I think it was. So just to see like the small changes. I think the biggest ones are my hips. I think I get a little bit more like fat around there. I would say I'm starting to gain weight a little bit faster as well. So I really gotta watch what I eat and what I drink and how I live, because like that is a little bit annoying. I think of course the boobs, they have changed a lot. And I would say also thighs and butt is something that has changed a lot. So even though the changes aren't like massive, it's still small changes that really affect me and make me happy and make me feel a lot more comfortable in my body. Another thing that I have started to notice a little bit is that my face is a little bit more round now, which is such a nice feeling because I always felt like I had such a like long skinny face. I know that's what a lot of people want, but I think my face is just like a little bit too skinny, especially like around the cheeks. I think I'm getting a little bit more fat there, which is something that I hope will just continue, because I would like I don't want facial feminization surgery. Oh, that is so hard to say. But what I would probably consider is like getting this filled out, because I really don't like this part of my face. So hoping like after maybe a year that will have filled out a little bit more with that estrogen. I'm not sure there are any more like great physical changes. Just like sore boobs because they're growing, which is amazing. Skin is definitely still just softer. It's easier to manage now, which is still like just very nice. I think body hair just kind of like peaked at the 4 months kind of update thingy, and then it just kind of stopped there. So like the hair is still just the same as it was 2 months ago. So yeah, I think that is basically physical changes. So let's talk about like mental changes. I think that is probably something that's a little bit interesting, because I think the first few months after I started, I was probably a little bit more crazy and a little bit more unstable than I thought I was myself. I think the way I react to things now is a lot different than it would have been back then. So for example, at the end of last month, my like used to be friend or roomie, I don't know how to explain that. She sat down with me in the kitchen and she was like, I'm broke, so I'm going to double your rent. So you're welcome to stay, but you'll have to pay like this amount of money and I'll go down and pay like this instead. Because it's basically her apartment that she rents from like a company. I think if she had told me that like 4 months ago, I would have exploded and I've been so mad and I would have been so sad and it would just destroyed my day, I think. But now I got really mad, of course. So I went into my room, I sat down, I called some people and confirmed that it was like illegal for her to do that. Wrote like a little Facebook post like to my friends like, hey, I gotta move, so like if you know of anything, just let me know. And then I put on some makeup, did my hair, I filmed the video with you guys and moved along. So I definitely feel like I'm a lot more grounded, I'm a lot more balanced, and I think stuff that would have tipped me over the edge before just kind of is easier to deal with for me now, because I feel a lot more just like confident and just calm, I guess. One thing that I have noticed as well, I don't know if this is like mental or physically, but it's just that I'm so tired. Like it's really a battle for me to get up in the morning. I don't know if it's because the seasons are changing and it's getting darker and colder, but like I've just noticed that I am so tired at the moment. And if I could, I'd spend all day just like cuddling in bed and watching television. I just don't want to go out and do anything, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, one huge big thing that has happened is that I'm finally like legally female. That is such a huge thing, and it happened in like early last month. So in Denmark, what you do is basically you send a mail to like the state and you say, hey, I want to change my name or my like CPR social security number because I am transgender. So you send that in, they confirm it, and then you get 6 months like waiting period where you have to basically just wait. And then after the 6 months is up, you have to write in again and confirm that you still want the new like CPR, social security, or like legal sex change. So I did that, and a few days went by and they confirmed it. So I got my new like social security number, which is so cool. It's just a lot better than my old one. So after doing that, I could apply for my name change. That happened pretty fast as well. And I just got my new passport, so like going out to pick up packages and PR boxes and stuff like that is so much more comfortable now, because I don't have to like explain my situation. Going traveling, like I went to Liverpool last week, which is so much more comfortable because no questions were asked. It was just like, oh, this is like the name, it seems right, so like just pass. Oh, that is like a big thing that is out of my, like it's lifted off my shoulders, and I'm just so happy that it's finally over, because it just makes my life a lot easier, not having to see my old name all the time. Thank God. I'd be really interested in knowing how you guys do this in other countries, because in Denmark it's quite like an annoying process. You basically apply for the like social security number or CPR number, that you get that confirmed. They will send you now a new card, like a social security card with your old name and your new CPR number, but it's illegal because you can't have like a male name and a female CPR number. So then you have to apply for your name change, and then everything is like blocked. We have like access to like taxes and banks and everything like through our phones and like internet, and I was blocked completely because like obviously the names weren't it made no sense. So it's a little bit of a stupid, and I think, process that could use some updating. So how do you guys do this in other countries? Maybe I could write in and say like, in this country they do this and it works better. I'm talking so much. I have to leave for work in like 20 minutes. So I think I have 2 more steps that I want to talk about. One is love situation, just because that's more of like tradition now. I would say everything is going great. If you guys heard, I mentioned that I have a boyfriend now, and it's the guy from the UK, and he's amazing and he makes me so happy, and I've met his family, which was amazing. Love situation, I think everything is going really well. The last thing that I want to mention is that I have decided that I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for my sexual reassignment surgery. I am doing this because it is such a huge amount of money that I will need to save up, and I will definitely save up for it, but I need all the help that I can get from anyone who wants to help me to kind of reach this goal. It is something that I've talked to so many people about, and I've gotten so many questions from you guys as well, and I think everyone has been quite positive about this. I think because I'm sharing my journey with you guys, and I think a lot of you guys kind of want to be a part of my journey as well. I think this is a cool way of doing it. I know of other people who have done this and it's become really successful, so I've decided to do that. So over the next month I'm gonna set it up, get everything like written out and have everything like under control, and then I'm gonna make it so that I can announce it in my next hormone update, which I'm a little bit like scared about because it just isn't comfortable for me to ask about money. But I think doing it this way would be cool because you wouldn't have to donate anything. If you want, you could even donate like $1. And what really hit me was just like, if 30,000 of you guys donated $1, I would have the money for my surgery within like 24 hours. I would never want you guys to donate anything unless you can take care of yourself and you are safe and happy and you have what you need in your life. It's just if you have anything extra, like $1, anything like that, that you would like to spend to support me, that would be cool, and that's why I'm doing this. But I will have more information on that in my next like hormone update. I might even post a video about it separately, but we will see about that. Yeah, I feel like that is basically everything for my updates. I'm still on the same medicine. Let me see here. So 2 milligrams of estradiol, which is the estrogen, and then 25 milligrams of androcure, which is the testosterone blockers. I'm going to like a meeting in November, and I think my doses might be pushed up a little bit, so I'll be on, I am not sure yet, but I will tell you guys in my next update. So that is basically everything. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think about the GoFundMe account. I'm really interested and also a little bit scared to share this with you guys. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I will have links for that down below, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I gotta go to work now. I will talk to you guys later, and I love you.